Hello, welcome back to my channel Watchlist by Miss C. Those who are new, this channel is all about murder, mystery, true crime, historical events, some celebrity gossip, and much, much more. Shanquella Robinson was born on 9 January 1997 and was a graduate of Winston-Salem State University. She ran a beauty and hair braiding business called Exquisite Kids in her hometown of Charlotte, North Carolina. She was also the founder of a women's fashion clothing line and a social media personality with over 100,000 followers. So, what happened with Shanquella Robinson? So, on 28th October, the 25-year-old Shanquella went to a resort town of Cabo, Mexico, with her 6 university friends for a week-long stay in a luxury apartment. Her friends or not so friends were Dejane, Malik, Venter, Elise, Nazir, and Khalil. On 28th October, after landing in Mexico, Shanquella talked to her mother and it seemed like she was having a lot of fun. She told her mother that she would talk to her tomorrow and that was the last time Shanquella would talk to her mother. On the same night, October 28th, there was a story posted on Shanquella's Instagram, but it was her that was being recorded. In that video, it could be seen that Shanquella was passed out on the hammock and Khalil was making her video. The camera was close to her face and the flash was on as she was asleep. And Khalil repeatedly said, "We got our first dead body." This video was posted around 9 p.m. on October 28th and it seemed like they were having a lot of fun. The next day on October 29th, they all decided to hit the pool. Shanquella posted on Instagram a video of herself looking for her friends in the villa. She went from room to room looking for them. She was literally kind of shouting and asking, "Where are you all?" And it was really suspicious that her friends were nowhere to be seen and were taking a long time to get ready for the pool. It seemed like they were already plotting against her and talking about her in some other room without her being present. Then fast forward to 4 p.m. in Mexico time. Khalil called Shanquella's parents very calmly and informed them that Shanquella isn't feeling well because she had alcohol poisoning. And the parents naturally got very worried and thought, how much did she drink to get alcohol poisoning? But Khalil, on the other hand, was calm all the time during that call, and he assured the parents that Shanquella is safe and medical help is on the way. He made several other calls to Shanquella's parents and then there was a last call he made to the parents informing them about Shanquella's death. His voice was very normal, no emotions, nothing. And then the Cabo Six, as we would say, packed their bags, packed Shanquella's bag too, flew from Mexico back to North Carolina, went to Shanquella's parents' house to drop off her clothes and stuff. And then, with time, one by one, all 6 people visited the Robinsons and lied to them again about their daughter's death. They all visited separately and narrated a story. The part that remained the same in all the stories was that Shanquella died of alcohol poisoning. But the rest of the story, the timeline of the day, it was not consistent and was mismatching. It is said that the doctor was also called, and when the mother asked who called the doctor, one said the maid called the doctor, another one said the villa concierge did, another one said, "Of course, we called the doctor," etc., etc. Of course, the mother knew they were all lying. And then, Shanquella's mother Salamandra received an anonymous phone call. And the person told Salamandra that Shanquella was physically assaulted on the trip. The parents then started working on the extradition process to get Shanquella's body back home. The father Bernard also kept calling the villa where Shanquella died every single day to ask about the details. And one day, finally, he got an English speaker on the phone. And he told the father that Shanquella didn't die of alcohol poisoning, but she died of a broken neck. And then a video surfaced on social media. And this video again was recorded by Khalil. In this video, Shanquella was seen very vulnerable and was physically beaten by one of the women on the trip. This video was from 29th October, the day Shanquella died. The aggressor in the video was Dejeuner. It could be seen that she pushed Shanquella on the floor. She was clearly disoriented and Dejeuner kept on kicking her. Khalil was also heard on the camera saying, "Quella, can you at least fight back?" To which Shanquella replied, "No," and she kept repeating, "No." It was clear that she was just trying to calm the situation and trying to understand what's happening and why are they doing all this. It all seemed like it was a plot, a premeditated murder, because they couldn't have done this in US. There's another video in which Winter, the other girl, joined Dejeuner in beating Shanquella. After the video surfaced and went viral on social media, there was immense pressure, and so the FBI and Mexican authorities got involved eventually. Everyone was outraged because why was her death reported as from alcohol poisoning? Because not only the Cabo 6 said this, but the police report in Mexico also stated the cause of death as alcohol poisoning. And then her death was ruled as potential femicide, and then the autopsy report and death certificate was handed over to the Robinson. And then the story of Shanquella's death began to unravel. So going back to the time when Shanquella posted live footage on Instagram of her looking for her friends through the villa. Shortly after that, a doctor was called to the villa for a vacationer who needed medical attention. It is said that the call was made by one of the Cabo 6 sometime after 2 p.m., but the doctor showed up after 3 p.m. The doctor's name was Dr. Carolina, and she said that when she arrived at the villa, she saw that Shanquella was alive and she had no signs of injury. She said that Shanquella was trying to talk but couldn't form the words. As the doctor couldn't talk to Shanquella, she questioned her friends about what happened to her, and the Cabo 6 told the doctor the same thing, that she was drinking a lot all day and also all night last night, and so she's super drunk. So the doctor decided to rehydrate Shanquella, but she was being unsuccessful. So she told the friends that Shanquella needs to go to the hospital, and the so-called friends insisted that she be treated in the villa. According to the reports, the doctor stayed in the villa for over an hour, and Shanquella's condition was getting worse. And the Cabo 6 repeatedly refused to take her to the ER, and then around 4 p.m., Shanquella suffered a cardiac arrest. So, scientifically, the time of injury and the time of death was just 15 minutes. That means the report from Mexican authority was allegedly a lie. Something happened with Shanquella, an injury or something that caused her body to shut down, and then she died within 15 minutes. So that definitely means that Mexican authorities are telling all lies, and it's just a cover up. Even the parents noticed that the time of death on the autopsy report is 3 p.m. And remember, Khalil called them around 4 p.m. and told them that Shanquella is not feeling well but is safe. Nothing was adding up. The autopsy report stated that Shanquella died of spinal cord injury, and the police report stated that she died of a seizure as a result of alcohol poisoning. Even the time of death is different in both the reports. According to autopsy report, the time of death is 3 p.m. and the police report says that the time of death is 6 p.m. So that means even the doctor is lying too. So if we go with the autopsy report, which according to me is more trustable than the police report and the assault video, it seemed like Shanquella died at the hands of Cabo 6, if not one or all of them. Now the Cabo 6 are completely silent. They have deleted their social media accounts and they have completely disappeared. Also, Nazir, one of the Cabo 6, reached Mexico a day late. That means he reached Mexico on the day of Shanquella's death, and he told that when he reached the villa, he saw that Shanquella wasn't feeling well. Maybe she was feeling a little down, so he talked to her and encouraged her. But the problem with Nazir's story is that he claims that he reached the villa at 3:30. But again, according to autopsy report, Shanquella was dead by 3 p.m. It's even said that the Cabo 6 stole around $10,000 from Shanquella. Was it all for money? Were they into drugs? It's clear that they weren't Shanquella's friends but were just using her. Or maybe they were just bullying Shanquella, physically beating her and making fun of her, and accidentally got too far and injured her spinal cord. But again, they could have saved her by allowing the doctor to take her to the ER. And the latest report is that the federal prosecutor will not file criminal charges in the death of Shanquella Robinson because of lack of evidence. LOL, what a justice system. It's so easy to get away with murder. But please, this doesn't mean that you should go out and start killing people, because this is very wrong. We know that the justice system is not working very well, but at least have some humanity and stop killing the children of other people. Like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends and families, please, if you want to watch the interesting videos. Thank you.